On our recent upload of the Dale Jr. download, Dale Earnhardt Jr. shared his thoughts on Carson Hocevar and his actions during the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race at Phoenix on Friday night. He basically thinks that Carson Hocevar is acting similar to what Martin Truex had to say. But before we get to Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s comments, let's actually go through what happened with Carson Hocevar on Friday night. So this is what happened with about 31 laps to go. Hocevar spins out Corey Heim, and then he seemingly is extremely upset with himself, banging the steering wheel, rubbing his eyes, etc. But let's take a look at this here over on the NASCAR YouTube channel. Just hits him in the rear, continues to drift up the track. Heim spins out, collects Stewart Friesen. Hocevar drives past. Caution flag is out. And then we get a look at the, I believe, the in-car camera here. There's Hocevar on the in-car camera. Clearly talking to his crew chief, banging the steering wheel, banging his leg, it looks like. Rubbing his eyes. Seemingly looking like he's upset. And then there's another look at the wreck here. Following close behind Heim. Dives it in deep, runs up the track, hits Heim, collects Friesen, and into the wall Friesen goes. But after the race, this is what Hocevar had to say. Let's take a listen. This is from Noah Lewis on X.
I just tried to do what I did in 3 and 4 and stay at his back bumper and do everything I could to just stay there. I was all in my only goal was to try and slow him down so he didn't get too many cars ahead of us, and I was just trying to hold him up, and I didn't expect him to be low. I thought he was going to kind of miss the corner the way he entered, and I thought we were both going to try to slide job the corner, and I mean, I haven't seen the replay or anything. I just messed up. I was just trying to roll the corner, and I was committed to half a slider-ish, thinking he was going to slide, and he never slid, and I'm just dumb.
What do you say, Corey?
They should win the championship, man. I mean, they should win. I didn't want to do that at all, and with my track record, right, it's just going to kill me. I can't sit here and say I didn't mean to. I just fucked up. Like, honestly, I just messed up, and I was just trying really hard. I was blocking and doing everything I could. I just tried to slow him up and messed up.
How worried are you about the impact to your reputation going forward?
So he's saying he's messed up there. He's admitting fault. But let's continue to listen to see what he has to say.
I'm just more mad right now that I cost them a shot to win the championship. I mean, I don't care about their reputation right now. I don't, that's not right now. I just feel bad, that I robbed them of that, and I just feel sorry for them. So, I can't say that was by accident, or I just messed up.
What do you think?
So that is what Carson Hocevar had to say. Well, in reaction to this, we have Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the Dale Jr. download. This is what he had to say here, and he didn't mince words. It takes him a little bit to get it out, but his criticism is pretty harsh on Carson Hocevar here.
The thing, man. All right, we'll cut to the chase here. Carson has done this so many times, and he went in the corner and hits Heim and goes up the track further. So looking at the motion of his truck as he drives down in the corner, across the track, hits Heim, continues to go up the track. I'm like, it's indefensible. It's indefensible. And him coming over the radio and going, walk me through what happened there. I'm like, wait a minute, man. You know what you just did. He's like...
I will agree with Dale Jr. here. He knows exactly what happened. We just saw him explain what happened to the press and to Noah Lewis. So the idea that he needed to get walked through it is a little bit suspect, because he clearly laid out right there for us what indeed did happen. And very clearly admitted what seemingly was planning to do with the slide job, or the half slide job that he was talking about there. So good pointing that out here. So let's continue.
He's like playing the, oh, I don't know what just happened card. You know, it's like, no, man, you know what you did. And beating the steering wheel and getting all animated inside the car, to me, is not.
It's not an excuse. It's not a get out of jail free card.
I don't know that it's genuine.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
I mean, I think that he may feel some sort of like, damn it, I screwed up again. I really don't. I got to quit doing this. But I'm sure that he feels. I'm sure that he feels like, man, I got to straighten this out. I got to stop doing this. But he doesn't feel that way in the moment to stop doing it. He keeps doing it. There's something innate inside his mental approach to all of this that really, really, really needs some work. And he's going to, if he continues this type of stuff, ruin this incredible opportunity he has, because he is incredibly talented. And so I in a couple of weeks will soon forget any involvement that Heim had in all of this. I will forget that Heim wrecked him with 4 to go. I will forget that cost Enfinger the championship. I will forget all of that in about 2 weeks. What I will not have forgotten is what Carson has been doing. That's it. That's the whole thing for me.
So there you have it. That is what Dale Earnhardt Jr. has to say. He does not believe that Carson Hocevar was being genuine, especially kind of hamming it up for the camera in the inside of the truck after spinning out Heim. And there might be something to that, because, again, he did indeed know what he was doing. He explained what he was doing, but we did have reports from Matt Weaver that over the radio he was asking his spotter and crew chief to kind of walk him through what happened and asking him what exactly happened and everything like that. Like, he didn't know what happened when we just saw that interview with Noah Lewis where he clearly knew what happened. Now, I guess you could say that the crew chief and the spotter did indeed walk him through, so then he knows what happened while he's addressing the media outside the infield care center after Heim clearly got him back with about 4 laps to go in the race and shoved him into the wall. But that's a whole different story. But Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s comments are not alone. He's not the only one saying this. Martin Truex Jr. also said this. He told, this is over at on Noah Lewis's YouTube. He was asked a question by a member of the media about what he thought about Carson Hocevar, and Martin Truex Jr. bluntly says it's an act. So let's take a listen here.
What do you make of it when someone like Carson Hocevar, takes somebody out, but then you see him so frustrated with himself right after? But
I think he was just acting out to try to make people feel sorry for him.
So there you have it. That is what Martin Truex Jr. had to say. Very similar to what Dale Earnhardt Jr. had to say.
I desperately hope young kids that are racing go-karts, quarter midgets, band of...
So there you have it. That is what Martin Truex Jr. had to say. Very similar to what Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s comments were. And as far as Carson Hocevar potentially losing an opportunity to get in the Cup Series and continue the ride of a lifetime, Tony Stewart also had some comments about that, saying he will not hire any of the drivers involved in the fiascos in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. He made that comment during the post-race for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. So there is indeed risk for doing what he's doing, and not only is Hocevar seemingly getting a reputation for taking people out in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, but he's now getting a reputation, it looks like, for maybe not being genuine when he's taking people out with his explanations and things like that. I don't know if I agree with Truex Jr. and Dale Earnhardt Jr. I thought it looked pretty genuine. He did seem to have some contrition, but at the end of the day, he did indeed wreck Corey Heim, and that is kind of what Dale Earnhardt Jr. is talking about. In the heat of the moment, he's willing to take out his competitors when that opportunity presents itself. So maybe he is contrite after the fact, but he does indeed keep doing it, which means maybe he doesn't actually have that true sense of repentance that he shouldn't be doing that moving forward, because he keeps doing it over and over again. But I'll leave it to you. What do you guys make of what Dale Earnhardt Jr. had to say, calling Carson Hocevar not genuine, or believing that he's not genuine? Leave a comment in the comment section below.